I didn't think it was possible. You're a true prodigy, like few I've ever seen. A Super Saiyan God! Go ahead and come at me with everything you've got. Accept your planet's fate!
Looks like they're ramping it up.
I am a Saiyan that was raised on planet Earth.
I will defeat you!
Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. In theaters August 5th. Tickets are limited, so order today.
Will determine the fate of all of our players today on Farkle! Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anime Farkle at Tsubasacon 2013. One of our contestants said, wait, they will determine the fate of our players. Does that mean that someone's going to die? Yes. Well, you know, you're going to roll a die, but I don't think you'll actually visit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of shows, guys. We've got two players on Anime Farkle. There's a microphone for you to share between you. On this game, someone could be walking away with over 15,000 yen in cash and prizes from our sponsors, Funimation and IS America, who we love very, very much. Give it up for the sponsors. And they could also find themselves getting free admission to an anime convention somewhere in the general vicinity. Somewhere possibly within the tri-state area. Anyway, we have two contestants, so we're going to introduce them, and they have decided to use their badge names for this one, which is perfectly okay. And we start with the player on the left. Let's welcome Num Nums to the show. Take that microphone there and tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from, what you do? It's on.
I'm Bronzy Group, and I'm from Texas originally, but I'm here studying in Huntington.
All right, and what would you eventually like to do?
I want to be a teacher.
Oh, very good. We need a lot of those. Yep. The schools may be hiring fewer and fewer of you, but we still need more and more of you, and eventually we'll get all that figured out. So, welcome and good luck. And our second player, Togami. Let's welcome Togami to the show. Playing from Danganronpa, a very popular series these days. I believe it's the one that a lot of the folks, as the Homestuck fandom starts to dwindle down a bit, a lot of them are going to Danganronpa.
That's actually where I came from.
Well, there you go. Tell us about yourself.
I am Byakuya Togami. I'm the sole heir of the Togami conglomerate.
He's staying in character, folks. That's pretty good. All right, and
I have a lot of money.
Well, then what are you doing on a game show?
Maybe.
All right.
Better than everyone else here.
Well, best of luck to you. And here's how we play Farkle. Turn around and take a look. We've got 6 dice screens. I'm going to ask you a multiple choice question, and answering it correctly gives you control of the dice screens, which we will then roll like this. Whenever you feel lucky, you'll push your button to stop them, and they'll look something like this. And the object of Farkle is to score. There are 3 ways to score in this game. Any 5s that you see, you can score, and then we'll add 50 yen to our bank. Any 1s that you see, we'll add 100 yen to the bank. And any triples that you see of any other number, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 6, have prizes attached to them. And I'm going to tell you about the prizes for our game of Farkle right now. Oh, I love that music. A roll of a 222 will score you a couple of buttons, courtesy of Funimation and Great Eastern from Rin, the Daughters of Mnemosyne. Which, yes, we have some fans of that in the audience. There you are. And a roll of a 333 will earn you the first disc of Samurai Shampoo. And a roll of a 444 will earn you the first volume of the Galaxy Railways that comes to us courtesy of Funimation. And a roll of a 666. This actually comes to us from another sponsor. This is from Dark Horse. This is Kazuya Terada's The Monkey King. Right here. This comes to us courtesy of Dark Horse. A very good read. And you're both, I assume, old enough to read it, so there we are. And those are the prizes that we have. Yes?
Can you miss the obvious joke and not make the 666 prize anime about hell or something?
Oh, well, you know, well, see, the thing is, though, 666 is not the number of the beast, it's 616. Aha! Look it up. You'll find that I'm right. Whenever you score the numbers, they'll freeze like this, whether it's the 1s, the 5s, or the triples. And then you have a choice. You can either choose to stop right there and we'll move on to another question, or you can continue to roll with the remaining windows and try to rack up some more money and some more prizes. But you want to be careful, because if you ever stop the dice and you cannot score, no ones, no fives, no triples, this happens. That is a Farkle. And eventually we might even get some red lighting for that Farkle, but I didn't give him any cue on that, so that's why. But that'll happen. You'll get a Farkle, you'll get a strike. 3 strikes and you're out, and the other player wins. So control of the dice is very important. If you do manage to clear all of the screens, however, you will earn a re-roll, which could save your butt somewhere down along the line. Each round is worth 20 questions. The 20th question is always sudden death, and I will let you know when we're getting close to it. So after the 20th question, someone must win. All right, are we ready to play our game? The big red button is what you use, players, and we've already tested them out, make sure that they work, and they do. We start every game with 1,000 yen in the bank, and every question on Farkle has 3 possible answers. Here are the first 3 answers of the day, and they are Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, and Trigun. Now the first 3 questions here on Farkle, because this is the 10th anniversary of Tsubasacon. Yes, there they are. So the first 3 questions that we're going to do at Tsubasacon will have something to do with the 10 years. All right, so here is the first question, fingers on buzzers. The first Tsubasacon was in 2004. What anime series debuted on Japanese TV that year? Audience, please, no help. Num Num's going to take a guess? You say it's Samurai Champloo? Are you right? Yes, you are. That is the correct answer. Debuted on Japanese television in 2004, so that means that you have control of the dice. Are you ready to roll? All right, so whenever you feel like, push that button and let's see what you stop it at. And right off the bat, you've got a couple of scoring opportunities. Now, the strategy on this game is to try to freeze as many windows as you can and hope you get the next question right to force your opponent into a Farkle. So having said that, would you like to freeze both of those windows? Yes, you would. Okay, so there we go. That adds another 100 yen to the banks, up to 1,100. There are now 4 screens showing. Do you want to roll again or do you want to stop? Okay, you're going to roll again, try to get some prizes. Let's see what that does for you. All right, there's 2 more scoring opportunities. And would you like to take both of those and add 200? Yes, you would. All right, that's the way to play this game. Now there's 1,300 yen in the bank. The winner of the game takes all the money in the bank and all the prizes that they froze along the way. There are now 2 screens left. Do you want to roll again or do you want to stop? No. All right, you're playing this game very well. So we move on to question number 2. It has 3 possible answers, and they are wings, beer, sports. You got it. So he's like, this is about Buffalo Wild Wings, is it? Funny you should mention that. Which part of the Buffalo Wild Wings slogan is what the Tsubasa of Tsubasacon means? Num-nums. Wings is the right answer. There you go. I want to go to a convention called BeeruCon. Now, Num-Nums, you have control, but you don't have to keep it. You can force Togami to roll now if you would like. And that's what that's. There you go. All right, Togami, you're at risk of Farkle. Let's see what happens. Oh, you didn't do it, though. You got a score at the end. All right. I assume you'd like to take that score.
I will take it. You
will take it. All right, so there you go. And now I have a very simple question for you. There's 1 screen showing. What do you want to do with it?
No.
All right, that's wise. All right. We move on to question number 3, and it has 3 possible answers, and they are Ash Ketchum, Chio-chan from Azumanga Daioh, or Happy from Fairy Tail. Here's the question. Do I hear some Fairy Tail fans in the audience? I heard an eye or 2. Here's the question. At the beginning of their respective series, which character is not the same age as Tsubasacon? Num-Nums. Is it Happy, she says. Is it Happy? Yes, it is. There you go. Happy is 6 at the beginning of Fairy Tail. And both Chio-chan and Ash Ketchum are 10, according to that. So, who's rolling? All right, Togami. Now, the good news is if you get a 1 or a 5, you'll earn a re-roll because you'll have cleared the board. So let's see what happens. Otherwise, it's the first Farkle of the day. Oh-ho! There you go. All right, so we freeze that, we add 100 yen to the bank, and now that means that you have earned a re-roll token, which we will light up on your side of the board, just like that. Now, you only get one in this game, so now there is no further strategy to try to clear the board if you have control, because if you get one, you can't get another, so keep that in mind. So, that could save your butt. Also, if you have a re-roll token and you win the game, you get to carry that re-roll over into the bonus game. So think about that too, because you can choose to take a Farkle and not a re-roll if you're way ahead. So, all right, we clear the board, and we move on to our next question. Brand new board, 3 new answers, and they are, oh God. Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice, and digging holes. You're welcome that you now have that song stuck in your head. Here's the question. What does Usopp have? Togami.
Pointy nose.
Pointy nose is the right answer. Yes, there you go. Sometimes it's just that simple. All right, Togami, you've got a re-roll, you've got a clear screen, you ready to earn some prizes?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. All right, there you go. That's a good roll. There are 2 scoring opportunities. Do you want them both?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. There you go. 4 screens remain. What do you want to do?
I'll roll again.
You'll roll again. All right, here we go. And all right, good. No prizes, but 2 more scores. You want them both?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Now, there are 2 screens. You do have a re-roll, but how do you want to play it?
I'm done.
Okay, yeah, because it's not wise to try to earn another one because you've already got one. So there you go. All right, next question has 3 possible answers, and they are Alaska, Hawaii, Wyoming. Here's the question. According to AnimeCons.com, which state does not currently have an anime, Num-Nums, does not currently have an anime convention? You say Wyoming, and that is the right answer. Well done. All right, good anticipation on that. Num-Nums, there are 2 screens. Do you want them? You're going to take them. Are you going to take a roll? All right, she wants to get a re-roll. Let's see if this strategy backfires. It backfired. All right. So there you go. Thank you, OJ. We've got our red screen of doom, which means you get your very first strike. We're in a Farkle situation, and here comes a strike for you. You don't want 2 more of those, or else Togami is going to be the champion. Now, we clear the board on the Farkle, though, and we move on to our next question. The question has 3 possible answers. They are fear or spoons, lane reclaimed, make ink maracas. It's an anagram question. Which of these is an anagram of the name of a character from Attack on Titan? Give you a, okay, Togami.
Make ink maracas.
Make ink maracas is right. That is Mikasa Ackerman. That is Mikasa Ackerman anagram form. Incidentally, the other 2, Lane Reclaimed is an anagram of one of our guests, Danielle McCrae. And Fear or Spooks is an anagram of Professor Oak. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so Togami, you have control. You have an empty board. Are you ready to roll? All right, here we go. All right, good roll. 3 scores. Do you want all 3?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 2,000 yen in the bank now. You have 3 screens and a re-roll. Do you want to go again, or do you want to stop?
I'll stop.
Okay, you're going to stop. Playing it conservative, even with a re-roll in your pocket, which is the way to play this game. We have 3 more answers for our next question. They are Buggy the Clown, Monkey D. Luffy, Roronoa, Zoro, or Zolo, depending on how you go. But here we go. Here's the question. This is a very interesting question, especially for those of you who've been paying attention lately. The voice of Discord in the Japanese dub of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic voices what character in One Piece? All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate one of the incorrect answers, so it's now a 50-50 shot. Audience, do not say a word. I will tell you that the voice of Discord is not the voice of Roronoa Zoro. 50-50 shot, Num-Nums, take a shot. Monkey D. Luffy, that is incorrect. It is Buggy the Clown, the voice of Buggy the Clown. And by the way, for those of you old school fans, he's also the voice of Yotsuya from Maison Ikoku, which makes him the absolute perfect Discord for those of you who follow that series. Someone on the YouTube audience has seen it. All right, Togami, that means you have control of the 3 screens. Do you want to roll or do you want to force num-nums? All right, she's going to take a shot. She's going to take a shot and roll. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, there you go. You got a score at the end. I assume you want to score, not Farkle. Now, there are 2 screens. What do you want to do? You'll stop. All right. Not feeling any luckier there. Let's see. We move on. The next 3. Oh, there you go. X, Y, Z. What do you suppose this question is going to be about?
Pokemon.
You're right. It is a Pokemon question. What letter of these 3 starts more English Pokemon names? Togami.
Z.
Z is right. Yes, there are 9 Pokemon that start with the letter Z. There are only 2. 1 if you don't count Pokemon that will not be existing until tomorrow. There are 2 X's. There are 4 Y's. Can you? How many of the Z's can you name?
Zoroark.
Zoroark, yeah.
Zebrastrike.
Zebrastrike's one. Zebstrika, yeah. Yeah.
Zubat.
Zubat, yeah, that's one.
I'm drawing a blank.
That's okay. Well, you gave me Zoroark, so Zorua is one. And there's a few more. You can look it up. All right. And more importantly, you have control of the board. Do you want to keep it or do you want to force num-nums?
Force it.
All right, num-nums, here you go. Remember, if you get both of them, you get a re-roll. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, that is a Farkle. And num-nums, that is your 2nd strike. And we put it up just like that. 1 more strike, and our champion for this one will be Togami. All right, so we clear the board on the Farkle. We move on to 3 more answers, and they are, speaking of Pokemon, Cleffa, Clefairy, Clefable. Got some fans of those Pokemon in the audience? All right, now look really closely, players, and tell me, which Pokemon has the name of an Xbox 360 RPG series, num-nums, in its name? Yes, Clefable is the right answer. Well done. All the questions have a twist, and that was one of the more fun questions. All right, num-nums, I caution you, it is possible to Farkle on an empty board. However, you have no prizes, so you want to take a shot? All right, I'm going to take a shot. Hopefully you will not Farkle on an empty board. That hasn't happened in a while, and it still hasn't happened. No prizes, but you got yourself a couple of scores. Do you want them both? All right, so there we go, and there we go. 2250, 2 strikes, 4 screens. Okay, good job. Yes, a question. All right. So, did you like that question with the Pokemon? Yeah! All right, so keeping that in mind, here are 3 more answers. Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 5, Hitman Absolution. Which Xbox 360 game has the name of a Pokemon in its title? Togami.
Hitman Absolution.
Hitman Absolution, yes, the Pokemon is Absol. There you go. If there's one thing he knows, it's Pokemon, he says. All right, you have 4 screens and a re-roll. What do you want to do?
I'll roll.
All right, you want some prizes. Let's see if you can get some prizes. No prizes, but look at that board. You'll take them all? All right, well, there we go. You will catch them all. All right, there we go. All right, 1 screen left. What would you like to do? All right, so you're going to stop right there, and we're going to stop right there. We are going to take a commercial break and see how this game ends. YouTube audience, pay attention. We've got some words of interest for you. Stay tuned.